I saw a post today.
Ooh.
It said someone put $10 in their tank on pump 3. Where they go to pump 4? Say how's the fam?
How's the fam?
Hey y'all, it's Keisha.
And this is Tyler.
And this is
How's the fam? So How's the Fam is your podcast about family, friends, and growth. You guys, we're here every single Friday, and today we're talking about spring 2022. Not spring, but daylight saving, spring forward 2022. What you sleeping on is this is not our first take, all right? But and we're also going to get into why gas is like crazy. Not why, but what we're going to do about it, because I don't think we can do anything about the gas prices but pay it. So if that sounds good to you, please stick around and enjoy the latest episode of How's the Fam. Now, Kiki, are you ready for daylight savings time?
This is
it's the worst
time. Like, I like it better than fall back just because we get more sunlight. But the losing the hour thing, man.
I'm curious how many people agree with you with that. 'Cause I would think more people like fall back than spring forward.
No.
Fall back is incredible. You get the extra hour.
I used to enjoy the extra hour, but eventually you start to get behind again. So
that is true.
It's like, did I really gain an hour? I don't know. Maybe for a day, or maybe for a week, but it kind of disappears after a while.
But you don't think that day and that week like make it worth it? Not really?
No, because I like when it gets dark later. Yeah, I love it being dark at like, well, shoot, we get dark here like at 9.
Yeah, it get dark like 9.
It'd be really late. The only thing that it kind of confuses the girls a little bit, they're like, bed. The sun's still up.
Ain't that messed up sending your kids to bed when the sun's still up? I would never.
It's like on The Simpsons. You remember
Ned Flanders?
Bart went to spend the night over their house. Like, man, you know, your life is better. And he was like, it's bedtime, but it's kids still playing outside.
I do remember that. I was surprised you remember that. I didn't know you watched The Simpsons like that. Oh my gosh, that's why I love you so much, man. You're so awesome.
But yeah, I love that part of it. But the spring, I'm not looking forward to it. Luckily, Liana's spring break is the following, like that week after it changes. So it gives us a week. Well, it gives you a week to get adjusted to taking her in the morning. So you gotta get it together.
I know, man. And that's the crazy thing. I was like, dang, they time their spring break better than the public schools time their spring break. Because the public schools, when they return to school, will be the first day of, well, not the first day, the second day of the time change. And that sucks. Right. But my daughter, like, she gets a whole week to just do her own thing. And so when the time change finally comes, if she ain't ready, it's my fault, not her.
Yeah, you ain't doing increments up to, like, the full hour adjustment.
But here's the thing. We talking about the kids, like, we still got to wake up in terms of, like, work and stuff, too.
Ooh. I'm joking.
Y'all see what I'm dealing with, right? Y'all hear what I'm dealing with? Yeah, Keisha be having them good naps. I said naps.
I don't take no naps.
You wake up in the morning, you know I'll be up getting the girls ready. When I leave, knowing that you knew I was up, you take a nap. You take a nap in the morning. No. You don't think so? Mm-hmm. You still be asleep. You don't hear when I get ready.
No, every time. No.
I mean, I gotta do a better job of trying to wake you up when I get ready. I need to clank some pots together and get the girls to scream or something like that. But, yeah, you got to wake up earlier just to go to work. And then what's crazy is, I don't know if other people remember this, but if you do, you know, just let me know. Like, leave a comment or something. But people do not be in the best of moods that first, like, week of spring forward. But everybody be in a good mood the first week of fall back.
Oh, yeah. They be arriving early to places. Like, hey, man, I'm fully awake.
People being on time for church. People being on time for work. Yeah, I was like, man. Yeah. And then they be smiling. They don't just be on time. They be smiling.
Right.
But then, like, you know, you do get settled back in and all that good stuff. But, yeah, I just like fall back personally. But I actually got to come up with a plan to deal with spring forward. Because I've already been, like, cutting it super close. Y'all already heard my struggles. The struggles of, like, getting Liana on time for school and whatnot. So it only gets worse by losing a whole hour of sleep. So luckily I got a whole week to get ready. My mama's coming, so that'll help a little bit too. And I don't know, man. Outside of that, I guess you're right. Just a little bit at a time.
Yeah.
Well, I ain't got the penalty. Anything else? I know the bed went off. It's actually bedtime. Yeah, we recording this late at night so we don't miss it. I'm gonna be more responsible. We're gonna record this weekend. I say that. Watch, we're gonna be recording on a Thursday night again. But are you disciplined enough? Is the question, right? That's the question I always ask when it comes to daylight savings time. And like it bleeds over into other things like finances, which finances are crazy important, especially right now, just because of how expensive everyday like things have gotten. Ooh, bless you.
Excuse me.
Man, bless you, man. But everyday things have just gotten so expensive. It's like your discipline has to reign supreme. And I ain't gonna lie to you. To the overspending on my part, like Keisha been good. I've been wilding. You hear me? I know I'm the spender in a relationship, but I don't have to like reel it in for sure. Because gas at the time, you know what? That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have a gas counter for every episode, just seeing how high gas gets.
Oh,
but like
God.
right now, I just got gas from
So
my Honda.
depressing.
I just got gas from my Honda, and it was like $4. I can honestly say I've never seen the pump go that high up. My Honda Civic only holds 11 gallons, good people. That was a well over a $30 transaction. I was just like, geez, I know your car going.
I don't want to see it. I'm not gonna look, and I'll hear that clank, and I'll put the pump up. Well, you're gonna fill my tank this time, but if I were to fill it up, I wouldn't even look. I just put after it clanks, put it back and get in the car.
I'll be honest with you, Keisha. I looked. Not only did I look, I actually stopped it.
I saw it last time. Yeah. It was like 70. Was it 70?
Was it?
It was. I can't remember.
Man.
It was up there, and I was just like, ooh.
I haven't watched the pump in a long time. Like, cause you know, when you got it, you got it. Yeah, it's a slight flick.
But you know what?
It's a slight flick.
I have been watching the hand, and I promise you, it seems like that hand just been dropping way faster this week.
Dude, it's like the quality of the gas.
Like, are they putting gas, like real gas in the?
Don't you sleep on it? I'm about to start going to Costco and get our gas. But yeah, I actually watched the Honda Civic. I actually stopped it before I was full. I stopped it at $35 instead of just keeping it going. And it wasn't a lot more to fill up, but the simple fact that I spent that much on a car.
I saw a post today. It said someone put $10 in their tank on pump 3. Where they go to pump 4?
That's pretty good.
Gosh, that's
pretty good.
It's sad, but you kind of gotta laugh at the pain a little bit because this on top of groceries going up.
Groceries in general have just gone up.
Man, I'm
about to be vegan. I'm about to put the whole family on vegan. Because you can go a whole gang of vegetables for nothing.
I was like,
let you try to throw in one protein. Let you try to get 1 pound of beef. Well, let you try to get one chicken breast. 1 pound
is like $6.
It's like $6. Yeah, I was like, how is 1 pound of ground beef $6?
They don't feed us
at all. We're gonna be lean and mean over here in America. You hear me?
Yeah.
And then, homeboy, they did the State of the Union, and our president said, "Hey, it's time for y'all to get back in the office." I was like, "Whoa, what?" I was like, "Who? He ain't got to work in these offices, so he didn't have to say nothing about what we was doing over here." And then, as soon as he said it, my job was like, "All right, everybody, come on in. Don't take the mask off. We had like no more social distancing." I was like, "Oh my gosh." So it's real. It's real.
The floodgates are open.
But no, what tripped me out is, there's been a lot of people who haven't returned to the office. So their stuff just been up there. There's people who came up there with boxes just to get their stuff and then went back home.
I need to do that myself.
Yeah, I bet.
My stuff been there for like 2 years now.
Yeah, it is, huh?
I don't even care. I don't even know what's there. I think it's like some Crystal Light packets. It's probably like harder now.
Yeah. What got me was my dry erase markers kept going out at work, right? And so I was like, man, all these people ain't coming back. They markers gonna dry out and all this other stuff. So I went on a hunt for dry erase markers and they cubes. It was already dried out. It had been that long that they dry erase markers dried out.
Yeah.
It is what it is. But yeah, we gotta come up with a plan, man. And I think the only plan at this point is to either like switch jobs and make more money or something like that. start your own business to make more money, or we're going to have to tighten down and budget the money that we already have. Which Keisha's like amazing at the budget. Don't get it twisted, but like
I've been slacking.
Yeah, she's been slacking. So that's how I've been able to spend more. Usually, if I start spending crazy, Keisha's like,
and what's
Tyler, come here.
Right as he's spending, he probably just swiped the card or just held up his watch because you ain't got to pull out your card anymore.
Brad, I ate at a restaurant today, and they just give you the ticket with the barcode at the bottom.
Ain't
now.
that crazy?
I love that. I ate with my coworkers. Shout out to y'all. And I ate with my coworkers, and they pulled their cards out and stuff, and then they had to do the card shuffle, all that good stuff. I just paid on my phone, and I felt weird because I was like, "Oh yeah, I just paid on my phone." I said it like 6 times. That way they didn't think I was trying to like rob the joint or whatever. But yeah,
I know it's like, hey, I paid.
I paid.
I promise you, I paid. It's right here.
Yeah, I paid on my phone.
You need to see the receipt on my phone.
I did. Made them text me the receipt. Just in case.
Hey, man.
And then here's the thing, y'all. Like, Ryan Coogler just got not caught. Ryan Coogler just got like profiled. Yeah, is that what? Can you call it profile? I actually listened to the 911 tape, and like I watched the surveillance cam and stuff like that. Is it profiling? Would you consider that profiling?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So Ryan Coogler got profiled. He was trying to get a transaction. It was at his bank, $12,000 in Atlanta, and like he had wrote on there like, "Hey, I'm withdrawing 12,000." Like, just
be discreet.
Count it in the back type of thing, right? And then the lady on the 911 call was like, "Hey man, he's just being weird." He wrote a note. I think he's trying to rob the joint. And apparently, I don't know. Not journalism here. Apparently, she never even ran his information. I was like, how you not know who Ron Coogler, the director?
Even if you don't know who he is, she didn't.
The youngest director at Disney for Marvel.
Even if she knew who he was, she didn't do her due diligence and like run the stuff.
Yeah,
he gave her everything she needed: his car, his PIN number, all of that. It was on the back of the withdrawal slip. Like, and I was looking at comments, and a lot of like bank tellers like came out of the woodworks and was like, "What's she doing?"
Yeah,
like
she messing up the game a little bit.
Yes.
Even though I was just like, I didn't think that was that suspicious, especially if you got it. Like, it'd be one thing if she had ran his information. It all starts at running his information. It'd be one thing if she ran his information. It was like if the money wasn't in there, right? But he had the card, he had the pen. He probably would have showed her ID. I think her issue was he had a mask. I don't know what her issue. I can't even rationalize like why. Maybe she had been burnt in the past or something like. Maybe her manager hopped on her or something like that. I don't know. It is what it is. But in this world where actually I don't know where I was going with that, so we're just gonna keep it pushing. But your budget, you gotta keep that. I'm gonna have to be accountable for that. I've been spending a little too much on food and stuff like that, which is a norm. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I enjoy my food.
Yeah, and I used to be on top of it, but now I'm like backtracking. I'm like weeks behind. So I'm just putting it in the budget now. I'm just like, God, Tyler, what is this? What's that? And it's been so long, and he's like, I don't know.
No, I've pretty much been eating at the same place consistently for a little while now. So I know what it is now. I've been trying to lose some weight. Like, that's one of my things. I was like, all right.
And then another thing, freaking toll tag.
Tell them about how we got. So in Texas, the way our tolls work is like they literally just take a picture of your license, right? And not your license, your tag, your plates. And so they take a picture of your plates and you just keep it pushing, right? Which is, I like that because it's convenient. You ain't got to pull over, reach for change. I used to, when I first moved to Texas, I had a Crown Royal bag with my change. And I pulled all around. I knew this day was coming and wasn't nobody there. And I was just like, well, they ain't getting their money today. And you just keep driving and, they find you.
In the mail.
Yeah, they find you. But apparently we had registered Keisha's latest vehicle, which is so long ago. It was a long time ago. Under it was a temporary tag. And we forgot to remove the temporary tag. Well, that temporary tag is back. And guess who's not driving that car? Us. But guess who has to pay it? Us. And Keisha called up there, and they were very not sympathetic. They was just
The
like, hey.
first person wasn't like, she couldn't explain it well to me at all.
Yeah.
They asked for a review too. I'm gonna get her a horrible review.
Oh yeah.
But
hey man, you gotta treat people better.
But I wanted just the full explanation. Like, when y'all run, when we go through the thing, what are y'all looking at?
Yeah.
Are y'all looking at the tag? Are you looking at our sticker? Do you look at the actual card that it's on? Because I feel like if they had a 3-point check, they would be like, oh, toe tag, the license plate, and then if it's a complaint, then we can look at the actual car. No, they check those two things, and if it links to your account, it's coming out your account.
No, it's crazy.
No questions asked, nothing.
Don't they take a picture of you too?
That's the most detailed camera. They know what they're doing.
That camera, it ain't in 4K, but it's a strong 720p. All right, because that camera done got me, and I'm dark, and I'm just like, yo, that's me.
Yeah, so I called somebody else, and he explained it all to me. He was like, well, we got your updated license plate, so you shouldn't be charged for that other one anymore. But he didn't just flat out say it, but he was saying, that's just your loss. It's like, this thing been taking $40 out of my account every other day.
Hey, whoever's been doing that, you are a speed racer, my guy.
I can't wait till those zip casts hit you found
man.
off our card.
And keep in mind, like, you can tell them when you want to get charged, so you can be like, every $40, every $20. We're at the 40 because I got to take that route to get to work. And this person every other day. I don't know where.
Why you driving
You know what? They must be going to like the airport. Because if you take the toll road to go, I might spit on you.
You did.
I apologize for that. But if you take the toll road that like takes you under the bridges, heading to the airport,
I love
that sucker is so convenient.
Toll road. That's the smartest toll road I had ever seen.
But it's so expensive. It's like $5.
Care. And you can go 80, 85. It's crazy.
What it reminds me of is in iRobot when he took Will Smith's character got in the little thing and it was like accelerating. He was like, I don't need no robot driving for me, and it just accelerated super, super fast. That's what it felt like. It get dark because you under all the stuff. It get quiet because the bridges like insulate the sound, and then it's just like a very few cars because don't nobody want to pay $5 every like 4 miles or something like that, right? And like you just book it. Yeah, it's funny because I took my cousin to the airport. And I was like, hey, man, you're gonna have to give me like $20. I'll get you there in time and stuff. He was like, what, $20? I was like, man, like this toll is sweet, it's convenient, and like it's gonna save us a buttload of time. It's gonna save us a buttload of like brain space. And like I took him, he was like, I ain't gonna even lie. That was amazing. It's mind blowing. It is 100% worth it.
Yes. So got that settled out. So
I'm glad. That must be what they're doing though. To rack up tolls like that, it's got to be somebody Ubering people to the.
They have to.
To the airport.
What are you doing that much?
Yeah, I'll drop my notes.
But the lady, she was just trying to put it on me and like, you went here. Lady, I work from home. My car don't move. That's what I'm telling you.
I wish they would just tell us what the vehicle was and what the person looked like. But can't you see it on the website? Actually,
no.
Let's leave that alone.
No, you can't.
Yeah.
They claim they can, but
they can, but it's only if you don't have a toll tag.
But if you had a zip cash, they had that picture, and you see your freaking car.
Yeah.
Excuses.
Excuses and monuments and nothing good person leading nowhere. Those tools come back. All right. But wait, we gotta leave it low, cuz. I did not stumble. Don't do me. Don't do me. But yeah, so gas is definitely going to be a factor. The toll tag, I'm glad you got that handled. Actually, like our house is slightly cleaner now because we got a new mattress and we were able to get rid of the old mattress. And what else? I think that's. Did you want to talk about your first dollar? You making your first dollar at your business?
We can talk about that.
You want to talk about it later? Mm-hmm. All right. Well, I guess we're gonna end this episode just a little early. What you think?
That was it?
Yeah, I only had 2 things. I wanted to talk about Spring Forward 2022.
Yeah.
And then I wanted to talk about the gas prices going crazy. Mm-hmm. There was a whole Apple event. And
no.
I'm not going to buy anything this time. You guys, I'm doing a lot better. I feel great, you know? So what, you want to add anything to the list? Can you think of anything?
No, we're just trying to figure out all the activities. Leanna came home today because, it's the start of her spring break. And she was like, Mommy, we're on spring break. Where we're going? And I'm just like, huh?
She said that?
She did. I was like, and it begins.
Yeah. You know what's wild? My coworkers low-key, destination shamed me today. Because I was like, I've only been in a plane 4 times or 3 times, something like that. And most of those times was on interviews. It wasn't even for convenience. And then they just started flexing on all the countries and places they've been and stuff. I was like, oh, that's cool. Part of me is like, man, in my heart of hearts, I really don't care. But I also know that Keisha has been wanting to do that type of stuff for a minute. And so I was like, man, it makes me feel kind of bad. Cause I was like, man, if Keisha had been in this situation, she'd be pissed. She'd just be thinking about me.
Salty at the table,
Yeah, I'm over here content, yeah, man, that's good for y'all, man. It's like, oh yeah, word? Oh, that's what's up, man. Y'all should keep that up. But then I was like, man, if Keisha were in my shoes right now, she would be hot. When I tell you I get an earful, but we're supposed to be going somewhere this year. So I'm planning that out. Also, I did plan out a double date with us and another couple that we went double dating on in the past. We're going putt-putt. It's going to be super cool. It's like a dope putt-putt, too. You're going to like it. It don't even open till 6. That's how you know it's going to be fun. But, and then I got to plan out our anniversary because our anniversary is coming up really, really soon.
Yeah, anniversary. Then my birthday, Aries.
Birthday. It's your birthday.
And then Melanie's birthday, where I spent a
lot
of money. Why you
say her birthday like that? You supposed to be hype.
No, I am hype, but I know I'm finna spend some more money. Naomi, goodness.
And then, for your birthday, we actually doing a destination thing. Cause my line brother.
It's not destination, but we are taking a trip.
It's not destination. Going to Memphis is
I hear destination. I hear abroad. We leaving the country.
Yeah, I got you. We just going to Memphis. Y'all leave
somebody
me alone.
From Memphis,
somebody from Memphis probably man, y'all going to our city? What's crazy? I've always said, Memphis is a very small major city. It's almost Oklahoma City was a small major city. Mm-hmm. Memphis is a small major city. And I haven't been, but people talk bad about Cleveland. It's a small major city too. So I haven't been to Cleveland though. So, don't be mad at me, LeBron. Yeah, I think we could go ahead and end the episode. So we like to end. Oh, is there anything else that you want to add? Mm-hmm. All right, cool. Yeah, we like to end every episode with our segment that we call Words of Encouragement, and that's exactly what it sounds like. It's us pouring into the people and just giving you guys something to hold on to until we meet again. Now, before we get into words of encouragement, please like this video if you're watching on YouTube. Share this video with somebody who appreciates it and comment below what your favorite part was. And if you're listening to the podcast on Apple or Spotify or one of those other platforms, leave us a 5-star review. And we really, really need them. We haven't had a review since 2021. Which, I guess it's only been 3 months. But I still leave me a review. I'm going to shout you out on the podcast. That's exactly what I'm going to do. 100%. So, thank you guys for listening. And you want me to start out with the words of encouragement or you want to go?
I can go.
Really? Well, tell us what you got, baby.
Well, it is March. We're 3 months into the year. And usually this is the time where we have already fallen off our New Year's resolution. Oh. But I'm here to tell you, you can start now.
Oh, that is true. You got a long time.
Yeah, hey, stop pushing it. Stop making excuses. Let's get to it. Whatever that thing you really want to do or start, go ahead and start. Yeah, that's mine.
I like that. I forgot to talk about spring cleaning. Are we going to do that spring cleaning thing?
Unfortunately, yeah, because I know our neighborhood has the garage sale. Yeah. So I definitely want to participate in that because we need to get rid of some stuff.
Yeah, some stuff. The microwave's still broken. We got a dryer out there that we need to get rid of. It doesn't work. But it can work. All it takes is like a few dollars to get that sucker working. So, all right, cool. I actually got to think of mine. Let's see here. I was gonna say all advice isn't good advice, but I don't think that's fair. Let's see. I don't know. Help me. I don't know, man. You know what? I got one. I was talking to a good friend, one of my more successful friends and stuff like that. And he was talking about being in your comfort zone. And he was like, yo, Tyler, man, it's like you live up to your potential, but you don't live up to your potential. And I ain't gonna lie, that hurt. It hurt me. You know who you are. I know you don't listen to this, but you know who you are. And it did hurt. It affected me when you said that. But all that to say, he is right. Like, there are times where we put ourselves in a comfort zone, we put ourselves in a cocoon. We know we deserve better. We know we could do better. Yet, there we sit in our cocoon, in our place of complacency. So all I'm going to ask everybody is to do something that challenges you. Do something where God has to help you. Like, do something where you like, man, on my own 2 feet, I can't carry myself. Do something where you need a team. You need people who are capable around you so that you can achieve whatever your goal is, all right? Because, like, being in your comfort zone, while it may feel cool, while it may feel like, nice and cozy and warm and all that other stuff, you're killing your potential, man. You're killing your future self. Your future self's going to look back on those moments and be like, dang, what the heck was I doing? Like, it's going to be the worst version of yourself. So get out of your comfort zone, trust in God, trust in yourself, find some people who are very, very strong, partner up, and let's accomplish something incredible, okay? Man, it feels good going second. I miss going second. Going second feels great. All right, now, and that has been words of encouragement. Now, Kiki, they heard it here on How's the Fam. I forgot how I end these. I have the way that I end it when I'm by myself, and I have the way that I end it when I'm with you. Oh, I remember now. All right, y'all ready? If y'all still here, leave us 5 stars, all right? Kiki.
Yes.
How's the fam?
About to lose this hour.
Fam's all good over here. Hey, man, y'all be blessed.
Bye.